The new AyaNeo Air portable console has arrived to challenge the Steam Deck. This company might not be so well known, but they have been making portable PC consoles for many years, certainly longer than Valve with their Steam Deck. And the Air and Air Pro are their newest entries, featuring things such as OLED displays that actually look better than the Steam Deck. They also run Windows 11 right out of the box and are also more portable than the Steam Deck. On paper, the specs are quite comparable to the Deck, but the consoles don't seem to perform quite as well in terms of frame rate. Just like you won't perform quite as well without your daily dose of the tech news. The console start at $500 and it certainly doesn't hurt to have more competition and alternatives on the market. So these portable mobile little gaming PC devices are getting extremely popular. You know, obviously Steam Deck just a gigantic success. The Nintendo Switch also a gigantic success. You know, the Nintendo Switch outsold PS5 and the new Xboxes combined, you know, so very big deal. Mobile gaming is a very big deal. So this right here is the AyaNeo compared to its biggest competitor in the space, I guess, which is the Steam Deck. It's also pretty interesting how low they were able to get the pricing, because this thing starts currently at $500. Because you see, the thing with the Steam Deck is Steam really isn't making any money when they sell you a Steam Deck. In fact, they might actually be losing money. And the whole reasoning behind that thing is Steam just wants to give you, Valve just wants to get the Steam Deck into your hands, and then boom, you have their Steam store pre-installed on that, and then they're gonna get margin every single time you buy something from the Steam store, and that's how they're gonna make money. It's a similar play that, for instance, Meta does with their Quest 2 headsets. You know, they don't make really any money from that. They're just trying to get you into their ecosystem so that you're gonna be buying your software from them, from their stores, and then they're gonna get a margin every single time you purchase something. So it's pretty impressive how cheap they managed to get this thing, because obviously they can't make like no money from selling these things, just like Steam can in fact afford to do. You know, Valve has a ton of money in the bank, plus long term they are gonna be making way more money if they just manage to get you a Steam Deck. So these are the specs right here. They have 6-core processors, which is actually more than what the Steam Deck has, but I believe the GPU is a little bit worse. However, you know, here we can see the benchmarks. So the Steam Deck seems to be getting quite a bit more FPS than the AyaNeo Air and Air Pro. However, you still have to consider the fact that, I mean, the size difference is just gigantic, and this screen is also better. It's an OLED display, so it looks nicer. Pretty interesting. You know, it's nice to have another alternative, and this one runs Windows 11, which obviously is better in some regards and worse in others. You know, there's gonna be more performance loss from running the more heavy Windows 11 OS than just running the Steam OS. But then again, you're running Windows, you know, a well-known OS, definitely with a much bigger of a user base than Linux. So, you know, you can just do all of your schoolwork and all of that sort of stuff on that device as well. Overall, it's nice to have competition in the space, and I wish them all the best. You know, I hope they keep improving and everything. And hey, I think Valve also a while ago was talking to them about putting their Steam OS on their consoles as well. So who knows, maybe versions of this device will come out with the Steam OS, and then maybe they can also get some money from Valve, or who knows how that relationship is gonna work. Overall, more competition is just more better. You know, having the ability to choose from the Nintendo Switch, the Steam Deck, and then something like an AyaNeo, which is a full Windows PC essentially, is just great. It keeps everybody accountable. It keeps everyone from not being able to price things in a ridiculous range because they have to deal with all this extra competition. And yeah, wish them all the best.